The PSA fixers are calling for the PSA elections to be held soon, but they want the elections to be fair. At a press conference today, they called for the voting list to be fixed and sanitized before members go to the polls. Ian Wason has more in this report.
The elections should have been held in November, but the fixers had some concerns they wanted addressed, and the court was brought into the equation. After 2 hearings, they will return to the High Court on January 27th. But the PSA fixers' presidential candidate Solomon Gabriel says his team wants the elections just as much as the members, but he insists the elections must be fair.
The fact that a voters list and a polling station is not published at the time it's supposed to be published, it means that we are all left in the dark.
His slate member, vice presidential candidate Curtis Coffey, explained the main issue of contention. He explains the voters list with over 15,000 members is not reflected in the last financial statement.
If the voters list is correct, the PSA finances is wrong. We have a situation where our members, we have started a process of looking at the voters list, and there's a lot of discrepancy that we are taking up. Now, we don't have the PSA records per se. All we have is the General Council minutes.
He says since the last elections 4 years ago, a sitting judge in the High Court had ruled the list needed to be sanitized, but 4 years on, it's the same way. He calls for members to support and to be at the PSA building on Monday for a special conference convened by the incumbent executive.
Where he is trying to do more illegal stuff. So what we are asking members to do, be there. Be there.
Turning his attention to the ongoing issue with the PSA employees who are unsure about their pension plan, says this should also be fixed.
If persons work for the PSA and they have to get a pension, they have to get a pension. Because if we are an organization who are about workers' rights, the first thing you have to do is make sure the persons who are employed directly by this organization, make sure they are properly taken care of. I really cannot understand that situation at present. I cannot wrap it around my mind at all.
Gabriel Solomon, Oral Saunders, and the incumbent Watson Duke are vying for the leadership of the PSA. Ian Wason, C News.